Hello, and today we're going to do the NFL draft grades for the top 10 picks in the 2020 draft. So now let's get started. So for the Bengals, Bengals selected Joe Burrow, and I give Joe Burrow this pick an A. This is a great selection for the Bengals because Joe Burrow is a can't miss prospect. He has the potential to become the next Joe Montana, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady. He has the potential to become one of these players. As we saw in LSU, he can do lots and lots of things. Also, the Bengals could have a new fresh start with Burrow. They already have a new head coach, and now they can have a new fresh start with Joe Burrow and the new head coach. And yeah, we can see going into the future, maybe just a future dynasty. I did not really give this pick an A plus because the Bengals don't really fully make their quarterbacks live up to their full potential, as we saw with Carson Palmer. But overall, a great pick for the rebuilding Bengals, and I'm sure that Joe Burrow will do great in the NFL. Next up for the Redskins and Chase Young, I give this pick an A plus. Chase Young is not another can't miss prospect. He has the potential to become the next Reggie White or someone like that. The Redskins can improve their pass rushers and make it one of the best in the league with this selection. They already have some other great pass rushers like Montez Sweat on that Redskins pass rush. So overall, an amazing pick for the Redskins, and I'm excited to see what Chase Young can do in Washington. Next up for the Detroit Lions and Jeff Okudah, I give this pick an A minus. Great selections for the Lions. After trading Darius Slay to the Eagles, they can build their defense around Okudah. Okudah has the potential to become the next Slay, even better than Slay. It's a great selection for the Lions, and I look forward to see what will happen with Jeff Okudah in the future. So yeah, to sum it up, I love this pick for the Lions, and this will boost their defense a lot. Next up is the Giants with Andrew Thomas. I give this pick a B plus. The Giants took a great player with Thomas here. He'll be a great fit for the Giants because they have Saquon and Daniel Jones. He can back up. He can he can do many things and help Saquon grow as a player and become one of the best running backs in the league. And we saw that Daniel Jones had a little bit of fumbling problems last year, and it got better, but still it needs a little bit of help. So if he has a better lineman, then he'll have less fumbling problems. So that shows that this is the Giants got a great player in Thomas here, and I did believe that Andrew Thomas was the best O lineman in the draft. So not Mekhi Becton or Jedrick Willis. So yeah, even though people may say that offensive linemen may not be too valuable, but sometimes they are, and this is a great addition for the New York Giants. Next up, the Dolphins take Tua Tagovailoa. I gave this pick a B. The Dolphins needed a quarterback, and they got a great quarterback in Tua. He can help this team grow and become great in the future. He may have some injury concerns, but still, he should do fairly okay. He's all clear for now, I know he's a can't miss prospect, and I know he is going to be a very good player. Tua can be a game changer, and I am excited to see what he does in Miami. Next up with the Chargers, I also gave this pick a B. So many people were debating if the Dolphins should take Tua or Herbert with this fifth pick, and we knew that the Dolphins and Chargers were both going to take QBs. So Tua and Herbert, I saw like a very small gap in between them. Tua was a more high risk, high reward prospect, but still Herbert isn't. It seems like a great player. So after the departure of Philip Rivers to the Colts, they have another quarterback to build around, like they did with Philip Rivers a long time ago. Herbert thinks he could be a great fit in the Chargers system. Most of his passes were screen passes, so that's one thing to be aware of, but I don't think that'll be too big of a deal. But still, it's a great pick for the Chargers, and I love this pick. Next up, the Panthers, Derrick Brown. I give this pick an A. The Panthers had many problems on their defensive line, and this is a great pick for them. This adds a lot of talent to the defensive line. Derrick Brown seems to be a great player and a perfect fit for this Panthers team. Yeah, so to sum it up, it's a great pick for the Panthers. Next, Cardinals, Isaiah Simmons, steal of the draft. A plus. This is the steal for the Cardinals. This is just as much help for secondary that guard has to guard George Kittle, Tyler Lockett, the Seahawks passing game, Niners passing game, also the Rams passing game, all of those passing games, and they're likely in my opinion, the toughest division in the NFL. Maybe the NFC South, but still, this is a very tough division. And they have to play these teams 6 times a season. So having a player like Isaiah Simmons who can guard their best receivers at all times is a great addition for the Cardinals. Their offense is looking great. They just got DeAndre Hopkins and they have Kyler Murray who seems to be a stud player. So yeah, I'm excited to see what this Cardinals team can do. So amazing pick for the Cardinals here with Isaiah Simmons, and I'm excited what he brings to the table in Arizona and at the desert. Next up for the Jacksonville Jaguars, I put the CJ Henderson pick as a B minus. Oh yeah, a new player to trade to the Rams after a while for a few picks. Okay, jokes aside, but still, they got a great player here. Like as we saw a few years ago, this team was dominant defensively. You had Calais Campbell and many players in the defensive line that were just bullying other teams' quarterbacks. And if they were under pressure and decided to throw it, well then you had AJ Bouye and Jalen Ramsey ready to swat it, even pick off those passes. That's how dominant that Jacksonville Jaguars defense was. It was so dominant, it was even nicknamed Saxonville. And CJ Henderson, it may be one of the first puzzle pieces to bring back Saxonville. Who knows what can happen? Who knows? But I believe that this is a nice pick for Jacksonville here. The Browns, Jedrick Willis. The Browns drafted a great offensive lineman here, who I thought was the second best offensive lineman in the class. So Jedrick Willis, he seems like a great player. He can help Baker grow, and since the Browns have Nick Chubb, he can help in the Browns running game because Nick Chubb is an elite running back. O lineman may not be that valuable, many people say, but still, it's a great pick, still worthy of its position. So to sum it up, really, um, none of the teams in the first top 10 picks really screwed up, I would say. Like, but who knows what will happen. Last year we saw Daniel Jones, people thought was a bust, and that was a bad pick. People have taken Dwayne Haskins. But still, Daniel Jones seems like a very good player, and maybe even a potential star. Who knows? Daniel Jones seems, and yeah, so we can see a lot and lots, and who knows who can, maybe Chase Young can become the next Nick Bosa rookie type player who's already being compared to many other greats. So who knows what will happen with this class. I just want the season to start and we get to see these amazing rookies play. So yeah, thank you.